to you, Taurus. So you have the Six of Pentacles, the Knight of Pentacles, Queen of Cups, Two of Pentacles, Ace of Cups, Five of Pentacles, the Death card, Seven of Wands, the Temperance, and the King of Wands. So for you, Taurus, opposite zodiac sign definitely showing up. The Six of Pentacles, not the Five of Pentacles, Six of Pentacles, excuse me. And this is the Five of Pentacles. So I think I already said that. But anyway, the Six of Pentacles, the Knight of Pentacles, the Queen of Cups. A lot of you, Taurus, are very much so more focused isn't even a word. A lot of you, Taurus, can see better now what people are doing. So the Six of Pentacles, right? You're looking for someone that can contribute. You're looking for someone, okay? If they can't contribute, if they are not someone that will put in an effort to get to know you, you'll leave. Queen of Cups, you're good by yourselves, right? You know what it is that you're looking for. The Two of Pentacles, the Ace of Cups. And again, they have to really be on point. They don't necessarily have to be perfect, but they have to be a person that has some sort of internal value. They have to really want something serious in the first place, right? They have to want to really put in effort. You see how it is that the person is pouring water from their fingers? That's my point, right? They have to really put in a serious effort to really be with you. And it's not that they are doing everything, or they have to do everything in order to convince you that they're telling the truth. Because you would want to do the same thing for them. You would do the same thing for them. So now the Five of Pentacles represents you, Taurus. Now, if the person is not really willing to sacrifice to be with you, right? And what I mean when I say sacrifice, I mean like to go through hard times, because real talk, you really need to go through some hard times with a person. You know, good times too, of course, that goes without saying, of course, but let me say it anyway. You should most definitely go through good times with a person, right? Then let's incorporate the Death card into this. But you should also go through some things with a person too, some difficulties, because a lot of the times people who are out here trying to gold dig on either side, because both sides do it, trust me, when times get rough, they get lost. So this is why it is that I say a 5 to 10 years type of thing. A lot of times people can take the whole 5 to 10 years thing literal. Now, of course, you can go ahead and do that, but I'm saying 5 to 10 years or more because most people don't know whether or not they're being played with. Most people are asleep about that. You know, a lot of times people want to know, well, how is it that I've learned to be so aware? I've learned to be aware because I've been through a lot of that stuff. I've been proposed to about 3 people out of everybody. I've been cheated on. I've had so many different instances. So I say 5 to 10 years because most people are asleep. Most people haven't gotten over the cloud of the physicality of it, right? Wanting their body, wanting their body. So the thing about it is not just their body, wanting their attention, wanting their money, being not okay with having to walk away. A lot of times a breakup will wreck people and cause people years of their life, because they will decide not to date and give other people a hard time for years. And the reason why, as I say, 5 to 10 years is because you need to go through some things for, right? Especially if you're going to be with somebody, for you to develop that understanding, that realization that you have to stand strong on your own first and be healthy. But then when you get into a relationship, it's supposed to be about two healthy people. Obviously, you're not going to be perfect, but it's supposed to be about two healthy people striving to be even more healthy. Obviously, you still have some things about you. Of course, we all do. I do. We all do. But you're supposed to be healed enough. And then the Seven of Wands, if it, right, the Death card, the Seven of Wands, if it doesn't work, you got to kick rocks. You got to bounce. Because you, Taurus, have come a long way. And the last thing that you should really want to do is backtrack to now you keep falling for the same things that you've been prepared for over here on my channel time and time again. You've seen, I've identified, not all, but I've identified some of the games. People are inconsistent with their words and their actions. People are kind of there for you, but not all the time and not consistently, but they're always making up excuses as to why it is that they had to get lost. The confusion, every time you think it's one way with this person got to change and move the goalposts. You constantly have to go to sleep being confused and kind of having your stomach churning because you don't know if the person you wake up in the morning is going to be the same person, that type of stuff. So now you realize this, right? The Temperance and the King of Wands is about you, Taurus, understanding that when they come to you and they're like this, right? They call themselves thinking that a harmonious relationship, or their idea of a harmonious relationship, would be to control you. You, Taurus, already know what time it is. That type of relationship would not work for you. It has to be a relationship where the two of you understand each other and there's equal opportunity. There's the two of you being able to actually feel fulfilled from being with each other. And a lot of you, Taurus, know that this is what it is that you want. And a lot of you are honestly looking for that right now as we speak. So let's clarify some of these cards. Let's clarify the Death card. Let's see. 3 of Cups, the 9 of Pentacles, okay, the 10 of Wands, and the Sun. Yeah, some of you, Taurus, a lot of you, Taurus, are going to social events. You won't even have a problem going to social events, trying to see if there's any kind of a person that you could potentially meet. The 9 of Pentacles, right? The 9 of Pentacles, the 10 of Wands. But so far to no avail. So this is an indication that you, Taurus, may need to change up the location of where it is that you look for people, right? Because you, Taurus, may have spots that you regularly go, right? Shops and places like this. You may want to change that up. Or a place where you spend a lot of your time, you may want to change that up and start trying to get to know other people, right? From other places. Because the Sun represents how you may be missing a lot of people with potential because you're only in one area, or you haven't really explored the places that you should be exploring.